Talent Show.
Stop the violence, use your talents. This is Drenado, Stop the Violence radio show. We are live from Hollywood. I appreciate everyone's support. I apologize about the delay there. Hey, that's how it is when you are moving in Hollywood. Of course, we're going to continue to give you guys a lot of information. We got the Stop the Violence TV show. Again, hey, be useful and never give in. What I'm doing out here in this day, this time, this age, it's needed. I'm letting you know, even if I can just reach one person, then I can change someone's life. That's all it takes is one person, because that one person can change the world. I do believe a man can change, because I know I've changed from my wicked ways. You know what I mean? So I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100. So, hey, haters, make you greater. Continue to motivate, participate. And this is my participation. Stop the Violence TV show. This is Drenado, live from Hollywood. Stop the Violence radio show, right at you. Roscoe's Media Center, Pitbull Energy Drink. Here we go. Check out the TV show. I'm going to be interjecting in and out, to let you guys hear and see what's going on. Tell someone about it. Send them a text, rmconair.com, or just go Google, Roscoe's Media Center or Stop the Violence radio show or TV show. It don't matter. You can find us. We're on the air, community access TV from Jacksonville, Florida, all the way to Los Angeles, Hollywood, West Hollywood area. So we're going to tune into the TV show. I'll be back in just a second. Peace.
Stop the violence. Use your talent. Stop the violence. Use your talent, yo. Stop the violence. Use your talent. Stop the violence. Use your talent, yo.
Welcome to STV TV. I'm Kate, and today we have a tale of two Abrams. First, Frederick Abrams, an artist who's using his talent to find beauty in transit, and Drenado Abrams, the host of this show. 10 years ago, Drenado's life drastically changed after the murder of his brother, Thomas Eugene Abrams Jr., and the murder of his cousin, Ricky Abrams Sr. What started out of tragedy has now become a national movement, getting the likes of Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Diddy, and other musicians involved. Drenado's message of stop the violence, use your talents has caught on like wildfire. So now, in his own words, here's Drenado.
What I do, it can help someone in their life to be a better citizen, to be a better artist, to be a better husband, to be a better brother, to be a better community servant and steward of what they're partaking of in their environment, wherever they are. And as I got into film, I created a documentary about some of the occurrences that transpired in my life, with losing to business partners and losing to relatives and close brothers, which is my oldest brother and my first cousin, my two best friends also, and how that helped me to open up other doors for other individuals and share the story in hip-hop. Here's our portion. This is our struggle. This is what we went through. This is the effects of that. This is the effects of the street life. So this is the effect of trying to pursue your goal while you're living in the East Coast, South Florida, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida.
Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida, the jungle, where I'm from. This is Jornado, and this is my story.
Who is it? Oh, that's Eugene.
I'm looking for that.
Oh,
I'm looking for my key.
it's just Eugene.
I lost my key.
Well, you lost the tag, the key. What else? You got your license?
Yep.
Born Thomas Eugene Abrams Jr. on October the 4th, 1972. Stage name, Psycho Versatile. Gone. Last I heard from him was February 25th, 2004. We looked for him for 3 days. We finally found him. Slain, placed in the trunk of his car, the car that I gave him. He was supposed to be to the studio, yet the promotion for his album ended up turning into a promotion to help solve his murder, with billboards, newspaper articles, news interviews, and documentaries such as this.
You know, when I started the documentary, putting it together and showing in that documentary some of the cause and effects of losing individuals and pressing forward, even though you lose an artist in the middle of your project and that artist didn't live to see the completion of that project, but pushing forward to complete it as a business owner and also as an individual's brother.
One of the most beautiful things in life is to be able to spend time with your loved ones. I lost a brother due to violence. Working as a musician, using his talent, stop the violence and use your talent.
Use your talents, y'all.
Let this be your anthem.
Back when Ricky was murdered, I began to really move with Bungie Entertainment and work with producers such as Mark Moore across the far on my album Persistence, and began to rub elbows with a lot of celebrities and had to get management and really move with the Stop the Violence movement, and also pitching things to key executives and people in high places and positions in the hip-hop arena that are doing things such as Nelly and your Diddy's and your Snoops, and really take things even in my city to the next level, working with the city politicians and working at City Hall.
These doors were opening up for me to be able to get out my dreams.
You know, as a CEO of an upstart indie label of North Florida, I worked up to being one of the #1 independent record labels and working with artists such as Shot Out, hitting billboards, not just producing the Rose Project, but also a lot of street business, and also other artists like Bambino, Legendary, and also people all over, like in the island of Jamaica, Ja Ready. So I appreciate these opportunities and the things that I've been able to do, because had I not been a CEO of a label, I would not have gotten into the documentary and films and the entertainment industry, and now you're able to see the Stop the Violence TV show.
Build up the people around you.
No unnecessary violence. Just one person make a difference, and the one person could be you.
Stop the violence.
Hi, I'm Matt Shirk, Public Defender.
I'm State Attorney Angela Corey.
In Florida, persons with past felony convictions lose their civil rights.
I want to encourage you to stop the violence and use your talent. Because if you don't, and you commit a crime, a felony, there are several rights that you will lose.
These rights include the right to vote, the right to sit on a jury, and the right to hold a public office.
We're talking about your constitutional rights.
So I would encourage all of you, stop the violence, use your talent.
It's your rights. Do you know what you're risking?
If you don't stop the violence, is it worth it to lose those rights?
Stop the violence. Use your talent. Your rights.
Use your talents, y'all.
Let this be your anthem.
So we are live on the air here in Hollywood, California, and this is the Stop the Violence radio show. You guys were listening and watching one of the shows that was produced by yours truly, Jornado, and was actually just giving some information on, why and how, this all came about. I'm not just some individual that just say, oh, I just want to stop the violence. There was actually a story and a moral behind it. And it's actually it's a movie. But nonetheless, I want to make sure that I do open up the door, as I've had like 3 or 4 different phone calls. I'm on the air, and I have a guest on now. And she's an artist, and she's doing things, and I just want to introduce you to the world. Hello.
Yes, hi, how are you?
How are you? Thank you for calling in to the Stop the Violence radio show. Who do we have? Can you tell all of our listeners and people that, come back to the replays, who you are and what it is that you are doing out there that's being useful, and you're not giving in, something that you're doing positive. Share with us your name and that information.
Well, my name is Anita Saw, and my company name is Define Me Designs. I am an urban couture designer. And what I do is that I help independent artists who are positive music artists, and I dress them for their shows. I help them with their music videos, and I work with Jonathan and Michelle General with their Unity movement.
Oh, wow. So you are one of those individuals that are using their talent behind the scenes to help other artists and or models to or just entertainers, for that per se, to wear the right thing, to be looking the right way. So you're more like a publicist?
Yeah, I'm more of a personal fashion designer.
A personal fashion designer. So now is that and hey, I ask questions because hey, it may be somewhere that we can work together, because I'm always looking for people to help with other artists, and I have a lot of friends that are in the industry. And what city are you in though?
I live and I reside in New York City, and the best of the part of New York City, which is Manhattan.
Oh, you're in Manhattan.
Also known as the Big Apple.
The Big Apple. So you where it's going down where we see in the mornings where, like Times Square around that area, huh?
Yeah. I'm living where it's happening where it's not boring at all.
Okay, well, it is popping there, and it's good to have you, on the air. See, I let people know, we have people that listen in all over the world. I got people from Japan. I got people from Australia. I got, one time for Jose, in Mexico, even Beverly Hills investors. I have people out there. But now, there's other people out there in New York. I just try to let individuals know. It's people all around the world that do things in the industry and that connect the dots to make sure that they're growing to the next level. And that's something that that you're doing even right now by able to get that information out of the airwaves, as we're here live right now in Hollywood, California, Roscoe's Media Center on the Stop the Violence radio show.
Yes, that's the most important thing. I really would like to stop the violence. And the way how I do it, I use my art and my creativity with my fashion line to encourage other artists, even if they're like spoken word poets, jazz artists, band artists, rap artists, even models, etc. Even, sometimes if it'd be like radio TV show hosts. Sometimes they like my stuff and they buy it, Right. But that's what I love to do. Fashion is my passion, and that's what I love to do. Okay.
Well, hey, at least you found your passion, and your purpose, your plan, and your destiny. And that's one of the things that I always hit on is I wish that everyone thinks about what is their purpose, why are you here, and right where I'm at and how this was birthed, the Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents movement, in my life, of course, in our communities, worldwide, we're dealing with, these plagues. But at the same time, what are we doing individually to create that change? And as a CEO of a label at the time, I lost an artist, that was also not just an artist on my label, but also a brother. And that's some of the stuff that we're showing going back in over the television show, you know, that was created back, you know, some time ago. That inspired me to learn, okay, what is my purpose? You know, what is my plan? And understand my destiny in life. And you know, that's very important, that, you know, I pray that, you know, everyone grasps that in their life, you know, as we're being useful, not giving in. And I applaud your efforts for what you are doing and everything that you're getting ready to do, because it sounds like you're in the right place. You're out there in Manhattan, and I'm sure you're able to inspire others out there by what you're doing.
Yes, I am.
Well, hey, I appreciate you for calling in, Miss Annette. How can we get in contact with you? How can people, you know, out there on the airways, if they want to link up with you, you're able to give that information out to them? So go ahead.
Yes, they can link me up. They can find me on my Facebook online store, which is Define Me Designs. And you can message me. You can send me a notification. If you like, you can also go over there on Facebook online and you can order my stuff. Or you can contact me at my Gmail at definemedesignsinc@gmail.com.
Okay. Well, there it is. You have it. And I will definitely be linking up with you. I'll post some information out there. And once I'm back in New York, we'll definitely sit down and chop it up, and we'll do some business together.
All right. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for tuning in to the Stop the Violence radio show. Tell someone else about it. You can also go on to the Facebook, or you can go to the website, www.stvuyt.com. That's Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents, acronyms, stvuyt.com. Hey, we'll be right back.
Independence, go the distance with persistence, be consistent. Independence, go the distance with persistence, be consistent.
Take aim, proclaim, state your claim. Stay in the right mind frame, do your thing. It takes strength to stand alone, my brother. Encourage to lean on one another. Even before I write this song, I fall on my knees and pray. Oh, how I thank the Lord for directing me what to say. I'm asking for clarity and purpose in His will. For my life to stay before I go out and give. It's only by grace that I can live. To go to work so I can pay my bills. So I just release me. Many things for me to do. God will see me through. Many things go to my mind in the presence of love divine. So I just release me. Many things for me to do. God will see me through. Many things go to my mind in the presence of love divine. I'm independent, I'll go the distance. With persistence, I'll be consistent. Independent, I'll go the distance. With persistence, I'll be consistent.
Independence, go the distance with persistence, be consistent. Independence, go the distance with persistence, be consistent.
Better days ahead, I'm staying spirit-led. In the word I'm fed, in God I trust I will stay ahead. Promise of a better day, in Jesus' name we pray. Now I'm in my zone, my brother faced death alone. With God I sing this song, we gotta have a strong backbone. Know who said they cornerstone. We all morning grown, this drive to make our presence known. Working our fingers straight to the bone, not allow our life to be based on sex alone. Because no man was put on earth for known to be robbed, stopped, shot, kill, to be gone. So take heed and live on. No strain on the brain, seen a lot of brothers slang cocaine. Hustle trying to pick your pockets, man. Brothers in the chain gang, even in the clubs, open a bottle of champagne. But I can't complain, sometimes I feel that emotional drain. Hard to explain, no pain, no gain. Another man's lost, well I got a gang. Focus on success, you heard me, just do it. Don't let down your guard, and trust us in God.
Independence, go the distance with persistence, be consistent. Independence, go the distance with persistence, be consistent.
I'm independent, I'll go the distance. Many things go to my mind in the presence of love divine. Independent, I'll go the distance. Many things go to my mind in the presence of love divine. So I just release me, many things for me to do. God will see me through. Many things go to my mind in the presence of love divine. So I just release me. Anything's for me to do, God will see me through. Many things go to my mind in the presence of the divine. Take aim, proclaim, state your claim. Stay in the right mind frame, do your thing. It takes strength to stand alone. My brother, encourage to lean on one another. Better days ahead, I'm staying spirit-led. In the word I'm fed, in God I trust that we'll stay ahead. Promise of a better day, in Jesus' name we pray. I'm asking for clarity and purpose in His will. For my life to stay before I go out and give. It's only by grace that I can live. To go to work so I can pay my bills. Independent, I'll go the distance. With persistence, I'll be consistent. Independent, I'll go the distance. With persistence, I'll be consistent. Independence, go the distance. With persistence, be consistent. Independence, go the distance. With persistence, be consistent. Many things go to my mind in the presence of the divine. Many things go to my mind in the presence of the divine.
Be persistent and stay consistent. This is Jornado. I am an independent artist and I am out there. Not only that, I am a producer, but most of all, let's just keep it real. I am an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs are people that invest their time and their energy into growing other businesses and making money on everything that they do. And that's what I do most of all. So one of my givebacks though is Stop the Violence TV show. And I produce and edit and market and just get this information out to the public so that they can see it. We are up for an award also. You know, not only do I want to, say that, but I also piggyback and thank our caller and for calling in. We also had another caller, I took off the air of another artist that just kind of wanted some inspiration, and I'll say, hey, continue to, just be useful and never give in. I just pray that my light shines, and as it shines, that, it's an inspiration to those up under the, sound of my voice, or that's able to see, if you logged on to the live streaming at Roscoe's Media Center, out here. And that was, again, that was me. That's one of my new tracks, Independence. From an album that's coming up. It's been 7 years, and I'm still working in the studio, also working with some other artists that's out here, like the Cakin' Boys, and just different people that I'm meeting, and just growing and networking. And basically, the sum of it is staying consistent, and if you shoot for the stars, then guess what? You'll be among them. And you just got to stay, consistent and persistent with that. And it's being consistent. I'm going to get back into the TV show so that you can learn a little bit more about, who it is that I am and what it is that I'm doing, and why I am doing it. Because, I'm not just talking about it, but I'm about that. So check it out, Stop the Violence TV show. When I started a television show, I started Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents TV show. And we did okay. We were good, but we didn't pick up I didn't have the staff to pick up the advertisers that it needs, or the bank to sustain the show continuing on. But what I did, the show for 10 years now has not missed a week, because I learned that there's a whole nother audience in public access, and my show be a community-based television show wherever we are, whether we are in South Florida and Miami, which we've had television shows and series on, or Kentucky, or Atlanta, or
Los Angeles, Hollywood. These things over the course of from 2004 to current, where we are, and we're still, growing, and I'm still picking up new stations to get out my dreams of being able to show that I'm being useful, I've stopped the violence, I'm using my talents, and let's help each other to be successful in not only the music, but also in film. Because what I'm doing helps others to continue to propel at what they want to do in their life. They were not only martyrs, but they were people of great significance or great things happening in certain places in time so that others may grow and we may continue to exceed and move on to the next level.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Use your talent.
Use your talent.
That's what I'm doing with stopping violence. That's what I'm doing in my music. And it takes time and growth. Build your staff. Find people that you love to work with and that are even smarter than you. Get what you need and keep it moving. Follow other successful individuals. There's plenty of guys that's more business savvy than Jay-Z is. He just has the smartest business savvy guys that needs what he needs to get out. That creates more wealth. And stay the course and continue to work on your plan. Write your plan and work at it. Continue to keep moving and don't give up. That's all. It's what you want to do. It's not what they want to do. It's what you want to do. And when you figure that out, then you'll be able to get out what you want. And that's why you're hearing me now, is because this is what is in here to get out. But one thing I do want you to know is please stop the violence and use your talents. You can believe me, you don't have to believe me. Search me, Google me, do whatever you need to do. But at the end of the day, my story is my story, and it's still being written.
Yeah, man. We back at the Stop the Violence radio show, and you was looking at and hearing, from yours truly, being useful, never giving in, and just telling you like it is. One time for my mom and, my pops, in Jacksonville, Florida, and my sister Bianca, hey, I'm out here, and it says, show it by your works. And, these are my works, and I'm putting forth my effort, even up here at Roscoe's Media Center. And all I'm saying is you can do it if you try. Stop the violence and use your talents. If you got talent, just do the best that you can do, with your talents. And, help curve, throw some solutions in there. I know there's a lot of things that's going on in our communities. I know there's a lot of things that's happening, in the world. And, there's wars and rumors of wars, and, there's even violence in the word. But, at the same time, what are you doing, to, again, and I'll keep saying it, what are you doing to help, create a positive solution? Stop talking about what somebody else not doing and just focus in on what you doing, to help create that change. Okay? And, that's what it is. Because if we don't do that, then we just become naysayers. And I'm not a naysayer, and I'm a SNIOP, I don't know if you guys know what a SNIOP is, but, people that's, susceptible to the negative influences of other people. Meaning you listen to other people that don't know what the heck they talking about, or they got something else negative to say, and they're a sniop and they leading you in the wrong direction. I always say, if you look at your network, then you'll know what you are worth. And I'm worth a lot. I know what I'm worth. So, you guys got to put it 2 and 2 together, and just use your common sense. I'm left-handed, and I think with my right mind. So, one of the greatest presidents of our time, is a left-handed person also, and he's thinking with his right mind. So, I thank God for Obamacare and all the other things that's going on. But that's another debate. That's another issue, and that's not this station, no, because what we're focusing on is being useful and not giving in and stopping the violence and using our talents. So I'm going to get back into the show, because in that show we have an artist that is going to be spotlighting his song, and then we get into actually one of my family members and friend, co-host now, and helper, veteran artist and entrepreneur, Frederick Abrams, and he talks about some of the things in his upbringing and in Los Angeles and out here in this area, and he's making it. He's successful. So align yourself. Align yourself with the stars, my brother or my sister. Align yourself, please. Check it out. Stop the violence. Use your talents. We're live from Hollywood. Stop the Violence Radio Show.
Hey, this is Sarge, and I want to take some time out while I'm here in Beverly Hills, in Hollywood, the heart of Hollywood, where a lot of the celebrities reside, and I want to talk to you briefly, especially the youth and also adults, about pursuing your dreams and your goals, and I want to talk about talent and character. And they're two different things. So talent, of course, your talent, your God-given abilities, those things that you work at, those things that you practice at, will help you get to the top. But character will keep you there. And so whatever dreams you pursue, you always have to have good character. Being honest, being responsible, have selfless service, meaning you care more about people and other things than you necessarily do yourself. Also sharing and understanding other people's points of views. And these things all fall under your character. And your character is something just like exercise that you can work on and build. So I wish all of you success in whatever your dreams and goals may be. But again, keep in mind there are two things, talent and character. Talent will help you get to the top, and character will help you stay at the top in whatever field that you desire. Again, this is Sarge, reporting from Beverly Hills in Hollywood. Keep it moving.
To the top, I'm going to. It's my life, me life, me life, me life. My life, me life, me life, me life. It's my life, me life, me life, me life. It's my life, it's my life, oh yeah. I remember growing up as a young teen. See, the music was my passion, I had big dreams. I wanna be a movie star, pulling up in a fancy car. Don't know, but I know that it's up to me. Turn my dreams to reality. You know, gotta do it for my family. Making money like overseas. the things that I'm going through. Live one fight for the things we wanna do. Make it to the top, I'm going to. It's my life, me life, me life, me life. My life, my life, me life, me life, me life. My life, me life, me life, me life. My life, it's my life, ooh yeah. If you wanna live, live higher, never lose hope, inspire, build your dreams, empire. Make sure you make it hot like fire. If you wanna live, live higher, never lose hope, inspire, build your dreams, empire. Make sure you make it hot like fire, 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 fire. Make sure you make it hot like fire, 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 fire. Make sure you make it hot like fire, 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 fire. Make sure you make it hot like fire, 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 fire. It's my life, I do what me want to do. It's my life, all the things that I'm going through. Live one fight for the things we wanna do. Make it to the top, I'm going to. It's my life, me life, me life, me life. My life, me life, me life, me life. My life, me life, me life, me life. My life, it's my life, it's my life. I do what me want to do. It's my life, all the things that I'm going through. Live one fight for the things we wanna do. Make it to the top, I'm going to. It's my life, me life, me life, me life. My life, me life, me life, me life. My life, me life, me life, me life. My life, it's my life. Fire, fire, hot, hot, hot like fire. Fire, fire, hot, hot, hot like fire. Fire, 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 fire.
Build up the people around you.
No unnecessary violence. Just one person make a difference, and the one person could be you.
Stop the violence.
Hope that you've been enjoying the show and that you've been learning a lot about Jornado, the artist, the producer, the filmmaker. Hey, this is Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents TV show, STV TV. Tell someone about it. We're being useful. We're not giving in. And one of the people that I know that is not giving in to the violence is my Uncle Frederick Abrams. You see how he's been doing his work and his talent through the transit system, starting right here in Los Angeles, going all around the world. So be useful and never give in.
I was an artist since I came out of the cradle. I was always doing something creative as far back as I can possibly remember. I was always doing something. And often it was connected with the holidays, because I grew up in Culver City where we are now, and they sell fireworks here. I used to buy them, take them apart, go to a parking lot at night when there were no cars, create patterns on the ground and then light them.
My first artworks in stained glass were based on life forms at the bottom of the ocean, which are known as the first signs of life on the planet. I discovered that they had very interesting and unusual shapes, which were often interpreted by both myself and others in many ways in terms of other associations, provoking our own imaginations.
I look at what I've done is a study of humanity, and what's interesting about public transport systems is that it's very democratic. People from every culture, economic strata use it. Well, this map is actually based on a concept that was designed by an out-of-work engineer in London in 1931. Until he came up with the concept, a map of the subway in London looked something like a pile of multicolored noodles, very hard to follow. So as an engineer, he had this idea to make a schematic. And as you see here, every line is either horizontal, vertical, or 45-degree angles. And this is in almost every city of the world now that has any kind of a public transport system. So the LA map is following the same concept. However, you can look at a map and you can get a sense of the city itself, despite that simplicity, because it still follows the geography. But the point is, with a subway map or even an above ground system, it doesn't really matter to follow exactly as the lines go. The main point is that it's color-coded, it's easy to get around. If you don't speak English, if, for example, you are in Moscow and you are reading the symbols of their Slavic language, you still could find your way around just because you could follow the colors, and you can just look at a name as a symbol. So I explored this as an artist in many different ways.
The Routes of the Grand Illusion is based on a map of LA's main road transportation routes, some which replaced the no longer existing commuter train system, which was once the world's largest. The map examines the city's cultural and anthropological infrastructure. Laminated between sheets of textured, iridescent, and mirrored glass are numerous diagrammatical charts and images, as well as found objects.
The maps are an example of where art meets function. And art is used in transit systems for making the experience more pleasant.
Interspersed throughout the composition are hand-sized maps of subway and commuter train systems from 23 cities around the world, juxtaposed with maps of LA's old system known as the Red Cars.
We in LA are boxed in our cars, and we don't connect with people in ways that are quite common. And I think it's important that people feel that in daily life that we have a connection with everybody. And so to me, this is something that breaks down our cultural differences and our attitudes, and hopefully people become more respectful of one another through just having that normal connection with one another.
Young people, stop the violence.
La juventud es nuestro futuro.
Stop the violence and help kids around your school.
Get involved and stand up for yourself.
Don't be ashamed, don't hide it. Let it out.
Use your talents, please.
For something that is created and that you will be blessed with.
Use your talent.
Use them. It's really important for people to understand that they have the ability to do something using their own minds in a creative sense. So that they're channeling their energies in a positive way. And through the arts, you can do anything from writing to making a work of art to making music. And instead of doing something when you might feel anxiety or anger or whatever emotions you're dealing with, sadness, anything, you have a channel. You always have something that you can go to, which I found in my own life, that this has been a salvation for me in many instances. Often people, when they have something terrible happen to them or someone close to them, they find a reason to go on, maybe to pursue, to research something, to educate. So I think this is an important way that people can channel their negative feelings.
Please be patient. Please be patient.
These are plans from 9 metros around the world. Here you see a computer game, Washington, D.C. and Moscow. Washington, D.C.
Next station is Woodley Park, Adams Morgan, National Zoo. Doors will be open on the left side.
Yeah, we might take this to Shady Grove.
We are being delayed because there are trains ahead of us. We expect to be moving shortly. Please be patient. The D train to the World Trade Center. Next stop will be 42nd Street, Times Square.
Maps are a universal language. There's something very important in the arts that transcends all cultures, because art is universal. There is something cultural quite often in certain types of art, but overall, art is a universal language. You can even listen to a song, you don't understand the words, but you can get the feeling of that song. I found that sometimes songs that have been translated to me, they make perfect sense, even though I felt the music without knowing what someone was singing. And so, this is something also that's a big part of my work, because I play with languages. In my website and in my work, I use sounds from undergrounds from all over the world, and sometimes you're hearing different languages. And to me, it's like a melody. It's a different kind of a sound that I incorporate into music. So For me, this is all about exploration. It's all about discovery. And so I think there should be more of a bridge between the sciences and the arts. It shouldn't even be separated.
Stop the violence.
Stop! Use your talents. So as we are live from Hollywood, Stop the Violence radio show, I was sitting up here sharing, some information with the engineer. And, we were looking at the fascinating work and listening to, Frederick Abrams, and he's an artist, and he's very artistic. He was talking about the Underground Cathedral, which is one of, his companies as an entrepreneur, and some of the things that he's doing with the rail systems or subway systems and the artwork and displays and graphical arts. And, we displayed, his talent on the Stop the Violence TV show, and now we're able to get that information out here at Roscoe's Media Center, where we are right now live from Hollywood. One time for a Pitbull energy drink that's giving me that energy to continue going, because hey, I got like 2 shows. I got a TV show going. I'm an artist. I'm managing some other artists. I'm out here and I'm being useful, and I'm not giving in. And again, one of the things that I'm not giving into was the violence, And I heard something about, Suge Knight. I hope that, it was not true. I hope, it was an accident. I don't know exactly what happened, but out in Compton last night, yesterday, there was something that happened out there. And, I guess, he's been arrested, and somebody died, where somebody got ran over, and Suge Knight was involved. So, hey, stop the violence and use your talents all the way from Compton, from Hollywood to Honolulu, all the way to Japan and back to Australia, touching down in Hollywood, California. Even out there to my girl Annette from New York that reached out, and to my partner, my brother out there in Duval County. I'm waiting on you, I'm waiting on you. Let's get that project completed, okay? And we need to turn a new feather and continue to grow. Now is the time. One of the things I was taught to seize the moment. And as I'm seizing the moment and opportunity out here in Hollywood, California, where we are being persistent and staying very consistent, hey, and if you're calling me and I'm on the air, I have to take it when I'm on a break. We're going to get right back into the TV show, but I'm going to come back because we got to finish up the show. I only got like 5 more minutes. I want to make sure I get Fred's part, show you guys a little bit more. And, of course, we'll be back next week, 4:30 to 5:30 Pacific time. So, hey, check out the show. If you want to tell someone about it, just type in StopTheViolenceRadio.com or just go to Roscoe's Media Center. Or Roscoe's, that's rmconair.com. You can watch live or listen live every week, any of the shows that's out there. I'm also on That's What's Up radio show, so you can check that out too. It comes on like the hour before, this show, which is Stop the Violence radio show. So, hey, check out the TV show again, listen in, tune in. We're on the air in Los Angeles, LA 36, in West Hollywood. We're up for an award for Best TV Series for West Hollywood this year, Public Access TV, and we're also on in North Florida and surrounding counties, Channel 99. That's Comcast Channel 99, and if you got AT&T or DirecTV, you may be able to pick it up. Depends on what area that you're in. So we're gonna get back into the TV show. It's number 22, and always go to the YouTube page and catch that too. So hey, I'm being useful. This is Jornado, Stop the Violence radio show.
Use your talent.
Support.
Stop the violence, use your talents.
Use your talent.
Keep it moving.
Well, I guess I could just say that what I've done has been a lifelong journey. And that journey has taken me in a very big circle. Many years spent abroad, living in New York, before that in Oregon. I've seen a lot from what I've done, and right now I'm working both as an artist and a writer on comparing what I've learned from different cultures. And one thing is what I call cross-cultural ignorance. People don't know something about another culture or the way people behave or what they're saying simply because they come from their own frame of reference. And I think one of the most important things that could happen to humanity is for, with all the media that we have now, is to help to break this down so that people can understand each other better and not coming from just their own selfish point of view.
So again, even as, Fred is going through and he's in the, subways, and he's talking about how, different people do different things, across this globe. We see it in today's age, in our music, from our artists, whether if they are doing visual art, whether if they are, a musician and or poet, you have a chance. And that chance is something that's given very, it's very valuable to us. And, it's up to us to, to seize this moment, and what we do, it can echo in eternity. One thing, that I noticed, when I put my brother in the grave, was, his birth date and, the day that he died, in between that, it's just that. It can either be silent or it can echo. So it's up to you to fill in the in-between right now. It's up to you to fill in that in-between. So what are you doing that's going to be able to echo in eternity? And if it's going to echo in eternity, do you want it to echo bad or good? It's just that simple. I can't get no plainer than that. So again, hey, this is Drenado, and you are tuned in to the Stop the Violence radio show, where we are live from Roscoe's Media Center in Hollywood, California. And one time for Pitbull Energy Drinks, our sponsor. And let's see, the Chicken and Waffles across the street, Roscoe's. I'm looking for my iPad. Somebody got my iPad from me. I was over there just eating that Chicken and Waffles, finger licking, and somehow my iPad creeped out. So I'm looking for that. So I'll be looking for anyone to send me an iPad. You can send it. Just go to www.stvuyt.com. That's StopTheViolenceUseYourTalents.com. The address is just there. If you send it to Florida, I'm there. If you send it to California, I'm there too. I'll get it either way. So again, hey, this is Drenado. I appreciate you guys for tuning in each week. We'll be spotlighting again next week other people that are doing great things in their communities, whether if they're from New York, or if they're from LA, or if they're from Europe, or if they're from Africa or the Caribbean, or even Mexico. I mean, I know there's some things that was going on down there. Stop the Violence, Use Your Talents, Mexico. Hey, we need it worldwide, not just ISIS situation, but we need it worldwide. Okay, we can do better. We can all get along. So, as Pac said, keep your head up until we see you again, or until you hear me again. Keep your head up, okay? This is Drenado, Stop the Violence radio show. Peace.
the violence.